All right, XMeanie asks kind of a very fitting follow-up question. How did I meet Woody, T-Mart, Bendro, etc.? I met Woody's gamer tag, and I've mentioned this a couple times before. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, you probably heard this, but I never knew anything about the YouTube Call of Duty community, and one day my brother, AD Moxie, he told me there was a guy, Woody's gamer tag, that had posted a comment. My brother used to do this kind of weird Modern Warfare 2 poetry, haiku stuff. It was kind of weird. Anyway, Woody had commented on one of his poems on his website, and my brother told me that Woody had commented, and he was like, Woody's kind of a big deal on YouTube. I was like, YouTube? What's he on YouTube for? So he sent me his channel, and I checked it out, and it just so happened that day that Woody had posted a video trying to put together a Game Battles team, and I replied to it. You know, I was kind of getting bored with Modern Warfare 2 at the time, and I replied to it, and you know, I ended up playing with them, and everything, you know, kind of just went on from there, and now we're all a pretty tight-knit group of friends. Alright, Kieran's Gaming Corner 9 asks, what job do you have, which I've already answered, and what does your wife think about you being a commentator? That second part, I think, is why I kept this question in here. I actually asked, when I read this, I actually asked my wife what she thought about it, and her opinions they've changed a lot in the past. I've been doing this almost a year now, I think, and her opinions have changed quite a bit since when I started this stuff. In the beginning, it took a lot of time. I put a lot more time into a lot of this stuff when I first kind of started, because I did a lot of heavy editing and stuff like that, and I wasn't getting paid. You know, I wasn't getting any type of real benefit that she could see. For her, it was just a hobby that kind of took me away from spending time with her. But now that I'm making a little money from doing this stuff, it's nice. And at the same time, you know, I've evolved. I've created, you know, systems and workflows that help me, you know, get through creating and putting up videos a lot faster. So I became more efficient with it. So she's coming around to it. She still doesn't want to do a dual commentary yet, but I'm working on it, don't worry. Alright, Alex Middleton 4 asks, when did I start playing COD? I started playing COD. I started playing in Call of Duty 4. And it just so happened that I was never a Call of Duty fan, always a Halo player, and you guys have heard me say that before. And it just so happened one of my friends was really into Call of Duty. He wasn't super good, but he played a lot and enjoyed it. And one day I just borrowed the game from him, and I had a lot of fun actually playing it, because it was so nice. Coming from Halo, it took a lot of shots to kill people. And Call of Duty was so easy for me, because it was pretty much, excuse me there, it was pretty much one shot, one kill. With the M16, and which was, you know, it was just amazing. You know, I came into COD 4 and was you know, it was just natural for me to do well in that game. So that was how I got into the Call of Duty community, through a friend that enjoyed the game. Alright, PPJ Rock 123 asks, do I have a PS3? No, I do not have a PS3, and I've told you guys this before. If you guys want to, I actually have a fund that's been set aside for donations to purchase a PS3. There's like 50 or 60 bucks already in that fund, which people just donate through PayPal. Ever since, right after I started my channel, people asked if I had a PS3, and I told them no, but if they wanted me to get one, because I had no real reason to purchase one on my own, if they wanted to get me one, they could donate for the PS3 fund. So no, I don't have one, but if you want to donate to it, yeah, you're more than welcome to. And once I hit enough money to buy it, I'll buy it, and I'll start playing on it and putting up gameplays from it. So there you go. Alright, am I a metalhead is what Slipknot771 asked. No, I'm not a metalhead, sorry. Alright, Gear EFD, Gear ED, Gear Ed 4 War 93. Some of your YouTube names are crazy. Does my wife play COD? No, she does not, but she can play Halo. She's actually pretty decent at Halo 1. Alright, Comancho Halo asks, what was the first-person shooter that I ever played? That would be probably GoldenEye 007 on the Nintendo 64 back in the day. Alright, Super Sailing 28 asks, what is my favorite Pokemon? Pokemon was after my time, okay? I don't know one thing, I promise you, I don't know anything about Pokemon, so I'm sorry, I don't even know the first character's name. I think there's one called like Charizard or something though, for some reason that sounds familiar, I don't know, maybe, but don't have a favorite Pokemon, sorry. Alright, Imran Dola 3 asks, what state am I from? I'm born and raised in North Carolina. I have family though that has came from Wisconsin and Texas, and kind of met up in North Carolina, but born and raised NC. All right, and Imran Dola 3 asks another question. What other commentators have I met in person? I haven't met any commentators in person other than my brother, AD Moxie, which he commentated for a while, and he really doesn't do it anymore. But I am going to PAX this week, so this should be up the week of PAX. I am going to PAX, so I'll be meeting a ton of commentators there. So, but up until now, haven't met any. All right, Brand Rowand asks, what is your very first gaming memory? That would have to be Mario on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. I remember playing back in the day. My dad had bought the system for, I think, for himself actually, and he was just playing it for fun. I remember, I don't even remember, my brother's younger than me, so I don't even remember him being able to play. But that is my first memory, just the original Mario, Super Mario on the Nintendo. All right, Trixie Com asks, hey Mike, what is your favorite all-time game? It would have to be Halo 1. Okay, to this day, I swear, if Halo 1 was on Xbox Live, I would be playing it. I promise you I would. But Halo 1, there's just something about that game and the mechanics and the simplicity of it and the teamwork involved that, it'll always probably keep it #1 in my heart. So Halo 1. All right, Chris G. Dog asks, if there's one thing I should work on to become a better player, what would it be? The biggest thing is being able to, in my mind, okay, the biggest thing is not, your shot. It's not being able to be accurate with your weapon. It's being able to predict what other players are going to do. So, and that only comes with experience, So to really become a better player, you just have to play more. You have to be able to predict what other people are going to do, pretty efficiently, because once you can do that, you can position yourself in better players. You don't have to worry about your shot being better than theirs, your connection being better than theirs. So the only thing is just to play the game more, be able to learn popular routes and learn the advantageous positions on a map. So I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, the HP149 asks, would you smoke for the rest of your life for $10 million? Like, please, so he can see. First of all, I don't know what you're talking about smoking. I don't know if that's like, the marijuana or just cigarettes. I don't know. But for $10 million, no, probably wouldn't smoke. I've never smoked anything in my life ever. And for $10 million, I probably wouldn't. I don't think it'd be worth it. My dad smoked for a long time, and it wasn't something that I enjoyed being around at all. So probably not. I don't have anything against people who smoke or anybody smoking, but personally for me, I don't need $10 million. Money's not all there is in this world, and so no, I probably wouldn't. All right, what is that? FL Corton. All right. FL Corton asks, what type of dog do I have? I have a Weimaraner, and if you check out my setup video, there'll be a link to that in the description too, along with whatever else I've been talking about linking in descriptions. There'll be a link to that, and she's in my setup video, so you can see her there. All right, SmartL88 asks, do you know what the average age of your subscriber is? Yes, I do. There is an insight tool that any YouTuber, anybody who has a channel can use, and the average age of my subscriber, I think, is like 14. So that's pretty. It's a lot younger than me, obviously, but I think that's the average age, 14. All right, the Yankee Productions asked, do I have any kids? No, I do not have any kids. All right, Games and Gadgets ask, who do you enjoy playing with the most out of every YouTube commentator? And then he lists a few commentators. There's not really one player that I like to play with more than any of the rest. I really just enjoy, if we're all together, if I'm playing in a party of 6 and we all know each other, that's, when I have the most fun. There's not really one person that stands out among the rest. All right, Jokey94 asks, do I have a cow? No, don't have a cow. Have a cat? No cow. All right, and there's a fitting question that came up after the cow question. Lying Eating Man asks, what is the funniest thing your cat has ever done? Once again, I went to my wife for this question and asked her, and I can't, I don't know. I really can't think of one. There was one time he got caught. It's not really funny. It's kind of sad, but he got caught in, you know, the cord that hangs down from your blinds. His tail got caught in that cord, and he ended up kind of hanging himself upside down. Which one time it wasn't comfortable for him. He didn't like it at all. I guess that was kind of funny though. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only thing I can really think of. All right, the Lucas Scorpion asks, what do you do besides gaming? What are your other hobbies? You really enjoyed the RTC series. Thanks. I talked about this earlier, I think, but this was specifically asking what other hobbies that I have. And I'll just mention a couple of those again. It was things like just being active, you know, anything from playing Ultimate Frisbee to playing basketball to, we played flag football a couple of years back, which was great. You know, it's just a bunch of fun guys. We'd go to college and just play on the fields on the weekends, which was a lot of fun. So anything that involves being active. I enjoy photography. I enjoy photography. I don't know why I said that. I enjoy photography. I enjoy computer stuff. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but you know, anything kind of tech savvy stuff, I enjoy that. So I really have just a ton of hobbies. I like just being busy and having a lot of things that interest me. What was that? Why did I don't know.